like-minded political parties demand unconditional release of 6 students who have been arrested by police in connection with their recent rally. Irabot Foundation Manipur claims agri and allied sectors in Manipur incurred around 350 crore rupees loss owing to Manipur violence. Kokomi Farmers Wing demands security for farmers during harvest season and disclosure of amount sanctioned for alternative cropping for Kharif season. Petroleum Tanker Drivers Association's withdraws steering wheel down strike after police department gives various assurances. Oil pumps to reopen from tomorrow. And Manipur University of Culture launches week-long university exchange program for students of 2 universities in Thailand. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. 10 like-minded political parties demand unconditional release of 6 students who have been arrested by police in connection with their rally on October 13. The arrested students are State Secretary of National Students Union of India NSUI Anand Khurshid, State General Secretary Mahanta, State General Secretary Organization Rajesh, Lilong Haurebi College Unit Member Arif, Manipur University Unit Member Amit Kumar and Sachin. Some of them have examinations to appear in few days. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Vice President of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee Hareshwar Goswami said they took out the rally in the interest of Manipur for restoration of peace and normalcy in the state. He said representatives of the 10 like-minded political parties along with students were marching towards the governor's bungalow to submit a memorandum after an understanding with a senior police officer, but another sub-inspector intercepted the rally, leading to a heated scuffle. He said on October 14, police arrested the 6 students who participated in the rally and placed them in police custody till October 18. Hareshwar said that police is still trying to arrest 5 Congress members, including President of MPYC N. Popilal.
Political party taragi makai thamjaning badi laiba asida law ahum lere huji law ahum je karambano chingdana law ama tampakta law ani amada ahum tampakta karamba law BJP ama chung makoi ge chaminnawa yanaba kangugi law ama BJP nataba makoi bu yadaba makoi ge yanadaba kangugi law ama akoina khudam amu pidragasu ko media personnel kaya picham praja kaya ama kenom irubai kenom tawgi phai chingdadi Chotanpurda jagat ki hayai de bawa kudum hai mutam de kai dongam ge ba choi da khoi akal ring singna ga kai dong tuin ai ba jik chathari ba pot ase undeclared emergency ni khoi yu chai humpu henjare PR mari manga rak thengnare ngasi ki phiram je yong na PR mutam da amuk ta tawgi de masidi yam sathi ba makhan ge dumba dictatorial oiba adumba sasoni.
On the other hand, Chief Spokesperson of Janata Dal United Manipur, Dr. Nimaichan Luang said peace will return in Manipur when BJP gets defeated in 2024 parliamentary election. He opined that the prevailing crisis cannot be contained under the current management of law and order situation in the state. He said that Chief Minister N. Biren needs to be removed to bring a solution to the ongoing crisis. Dr. Nimaichan Luang lambasted the government for arresting people who had carried out democratic protest.
उसकी मणिपुर की सरकार से मरु इन चीफ मिनिस्टर नोंथोम बिरेल से मान हेड चीफ मिनिस्टर वो तो के बनु में तो अद्र मणिपुर अपुंबा शांति होइनी सी एगी लाइफ होनी को मोदी होस लाकदु जे कुइद्रे लाकदा 2024 दा थातर खतनाइरे अदुदा पार्लियामेंट इलेक्शन तोरनी भारत बीजेपी ने सरकार पायर रोए ऐसी लाइफ होनी मुनियम बिरो लालिस चुमेने और कोनो कोन हाइबिउ अदु हेक पाय दबु निमित्तो मणिपुर शांति होइगनी सिंगी ग्रुप कांगू करगा दिल्ली ग्रुप सिगा सथरी ब कॉन्फ्लिक्ट शांति लेतबा सेपरेट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन तालिबा स्टेट उनका तान को तो इसे बीजेपी ने एक सरकार पाइदन में तो शांति हुई वैसी मणिपुर दा सेपरेट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ताली से मणिपुर दा स्टेट उन ताली से बीजेपी की खुदोल नहीं.
Police arrested 2 accused persons in connection with the firing incident at Konjeng Hazari Laikai under Imphal police station, which left 5 injured. Arrested persons were produced before duty magistrate today. They were remanded into police custody for 10 days for further investigation. Meanwhile, members of Youth of Manipur YOM stormed the residence of BJYM ex-president Manohar Mayum Baris Sharma at Wangkai Angom Laikai today in connection with the firing incident at Sega Road, Konjeng Hazari Khwairakpam Laikai. Baris was reportedly not at home. The YOM members were joined by members of the JSC formed against the firing incident. They stood their ground that they would not leave until Baris or his family members came out to talk to them. After a long wait, Baris Sharma's mother, wife and his uncle came out and spoke with them. They agreed to accept any punishment given to Baris if found guilty of crimes. They also agreed to bear the medical expenses of those injured in the firing incident. Police maintained a strict vigil to prevent any unwanted incident. Wangkai Angom Laikai Maira Paibi has imposed social boycott on Baris, while Youth of Manipur YOM demands public clarification from Baris on social media platforms within 2 days.
Later, second double sing Namio Paduna, Punaba, Nomai Kapropoda, Nupio, Mio Manga Sokle, Aduki Makada Idivasina, MLA Karana, BZPY, MG Baris, Pava Yaro, Hana Police the Kangale. Ado Targadi, Hosik Aquina sing Nazabam Ladisina, Kaino Haraga, Jessiki Magati Tamjanibudi, Hosiki, Baris Hariba Misi, MLA Karana, Nomai Piraga, Mikapu Halu Hydra Gunda, Zangi, Tadoiba, Kambura Hypada, Madusu, Mayak Singna, Hariba MLA Singado, XY. Masia Sumba MLA Mangana Hibani MLA Taruna Hibani Abdo, Madum Sumayek Sang Pondo period the Maktai Jerry.
Irabut Foundation Manipur claims that agri and allied sectors in the state incurred a total loss of around 350 crore rupees owing to Manipur violence and demands proper assessment of the situation by a central team so that economic package may be provided to affected farmers. According to Irabut Foundation Manipur, due to the ongoing crisis, many farmers have suffered. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, the foundation president K.H. Gopen Luang stressed the need for effective approach for fixing the state's economy, which is on the brink of collapse owing to the prevailing unrest. He said a central team should assess the impact on all sectors and come up with economic packages at the earliest. Gopen expressed disappointment with the crop compensation package recently announced by the government for 5,000 hectares of cultivable lands by claiming that the conflict has affected about 10,000 hectares of cultivable lands. He urged the government to provide 80% of compensation amount to tenant farmers and 20% to land owners. Sounding alarm that cookie miscreants may burn down their harvest, Gopen demanded government to ensure security and in case of unwanted incidents to compensate 5,000 rupees per sangam and to arrest culprits within 5 days. He also urged the veterinary department to be proactive and provide relief to affected pig and cattle farmers. He also condemned the Manipur government for not releasing 26 crore 60 lakh rupees granted by the center to give relief to farmers who were affected by flood in 2017 and drought in 2019.
lan nangaba disaster nangaba lepak amada laingak amana war footing da tawbam thokpo thabak singa do madu tawbina na basu ekoi appeal tawjage agriculture horticulture veterinary fisheries dairy gi sum basing sida koi raw foundation manipur na hek hobadagi na ngarang phawda sathajarak pa survey gi matungina 350 crore mukse koina losses phangi haiba poching bisu kachin koya yongna lowba report amakhak natti manipur government na masdai da kari kari tawbam thui haiba singa du koi tawbina na ba koina appeal tawjage manipur lengang na amadi india lengang na hajik lan nangaba mafam sida pot hon men bagi type da lambi men bagi type da masa masa me laga lei business di koi manipur gi economic se decade amadi hogot panga maroi haibse koi rabo foundation manipur na haujaba na maram oira kanda yamna phajaba special package oiba intact oiba package asoba makhak madu piba yana na ba center gi team makhak manipur da thabirau.
Kokomi Farmers Wing demands government to make security arrangements to protect crops from armed miscreants. It also demands disclosure on the fund amount sanctioned for alternative cropping for Kharif season and urges government to distribute Rabi crop seeds before October 25. Speaking to media at UCM office in Lamphel today, convener of Kokomi Farmers Wing, Konthaujam Thoiba Mitei said Manipur crisis has caused much distress and setback to poor farmers. Cultivation in the fringe and vulnerable areas are being hindered due to firing and bombing attacks. He demanded state-level monitoring committee meeting chaired by Commissioner of Agriculture Department to deliberate on providing adequate security to farmers during harvest season. In order to ensure adequate water for cultivation of Rabi crops, he urged the water resources and minor irrigation departments to repair dams and reservoirs for storing water and appealed to conserve water bodies including ponds, lakes and rivers.
Government na alternative crop thagani haidana lupa crore taruk ki sanction amadi propose tawkiba adu hojik phawda adugi alternative seat pidaba hariba sempham sichu kari de sina kare kramai tawre haiba sichu mari leinaba singna marik chunna sengdokpham thoi rabi gi leiba leigadoriba maru marang sing asichu dagleba october ki tang 15 phawgi manungda horticulture amadi agriculture department na pigada maru marang se PBO agriculture department alliance singna piriba maru marang sing asi Minister MLA Singh, the NGO Singh, the Pula Piraga, Carmina Tagadegi, Burumans, Kraita Tagadegi, Hyper Pog, the Kangdavida, Murumarang, Arim, the Mangsi, Eko Yam Namasigi, Tenare Aduna, Hantaki, Waraba Matam Sidati, Yam Nium Chumna, Lomi Singzida, Carmina Putokadegi, Carmina Mahimurung Hen, Chumna Putokadegi, Hybegi, Pandam Sida Nium Chumna, PBU.
Petroleum Tanker Drivers Associations withdrew their steering wheel down strike today. Oil pumps will reopen from tomorrow. Petroleum and LPG transporting trucks will start supplying oil and LPG at Malom Oil Depot and Sekmai gas bottling plant respectively with immediate effect. The development came after government gave assurance to provide necessary security along the National Highway 37. Officials of IOCL, Transporters Associations, Drivers Associations and Manipur Police Department ADG Law and Order held a meeting today. Police Department gave the assurance to detail one senior officer in Nungba area to conduct operation and coordinate movement of convoy along National Highway 37. Police Department has also given the assurance to enhance security at vulnerable areas by deploying additional MR or IRB personnel in order to prevent any further attacks and prevent illegal collection of taxes by antisocial elements on petroleum and LPG tanker drivers. Police Department will also sensitize the CRPF and other security forces deployed en route the National Highway 37.
ADGP ka yanakpi ki matung na khoi nungba area de officer amana khoi gi squad movement to matam da lengdana leiba aduga CRP ni squad chali bai gi manung sida khoi gi driver sing gi marakta khoi gi squad che lode la ba mang da khoi gi CRP na hana lapse sremba khoi gi unknown person sing na extortion to gi matang che khitang handarak na ba na khoi Manipur government ADGP sati MR so IRB battalion ama kano to bigani na highbi bidigi khoi yana ba lakpani aduga CRP na squad chali ba sing asisu mathau amta tawda bu mathau to borom da yana matung da ngasi strike se call off tawda bani ngasi gi oina khoi gi malom depot gi gari 5 to 7 di hojik chalan sare masina security mayam gi movement to na bi damangta gi de hayang Manipur da leriba pang khudi ma ki aro return outlet khudi mangta petrol diesel marang kaina dum phangagani.
Manipur University of Culture MUC Palace Compound launched a week-long university exchange program with Surindra Rajabhat University and Phanakon Rajabhat University of Thailand today. Under the program, 9 delegates from these 2 universities from Thailand will be learning how to play and make Meitei Pung or indigenous drum. Led by Chairman of University of Council Thailand, Dr. Tanom Intara Kumanart, they landed in Imphal yesterday. Among them are Dr. Jamnong Zunkyo from Surindra Rajabhat University, Thailand, Dance Department Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, lecturer and researcher Praveet Kauplum from Phanakon Rajabhat University, Thailand, Head of Department of Music Education Sadang Desro, and 5 students. Speaking on the occasion, MUC Vice Chancellor Dr. P. Gunindro said that the program is a part of the Memorandum of Understanding signed between MUC and Surindra Rajabhat University last year. He expressed belief that the exchange program will help in building emotional integration between the 2 countries through culture and help in realizing one of the 3 goals, which is culture under the Act East policy.
These students want to study the uniqueness and a peculiar resonance of this Meitei Pung. They want to learn. As a pilot project, they came here to study. And what are the syllabus to be covered in this study? There are 3 major camps for this Act East policy. Number 1 is commerce. The second one is communication. The third one is culture. These 3 basic components are very important so far our Act East policy is concerned. To my understanding, we are taking part of the, particularly Manipur University of Culture, taking part of that culture portion. Because culture is the only tool which make people emotional integration and emotional relationship.
Speaking to media, Chairman of the University Council of Thailand, Dr. Tanom said, the program will promote culture and talents of Manipur and Thailand, bring positive impact in the social, economic and education sector, as well as enhance ties between the 2 countries.
We will learn about talent, skill of drum making, pung making, and playing of Manipur, with the aim to sustain our exchange of cultural programs. We hope that these young people, this generation, will promote not only music, talents and skill, but promote the relationship socially, economically, education between Thai universities and MUC, meaning that in the long run we have closer tie between Indians and Thai people. It is a long-lasting collaboration and long-lasting friendship.
Students' community continue demanding justice for the 2 deceased students. As part of its ongoing protest demonstration pressing the demand, Socialist Students Union of Manipur (SSUM) hoisted black flags and distributed black badges to students at Success School, Chingarel, Tejpur today. Speaking on the sidelines, social activist Sapomcha Kangleipal demanded handing over unified command to Chief Minister N. Biren to end the prevailing crisis. He said the Chief Minister is for everybody in the state and not just for the Meitei community.
Nasigi Paliba Manipur Chief Minister Zed, Meitei Chief Minister Natero, Manipur Chief Minister Never, Nagazing the support of River. Tongan Furup support of Riva. Adugumba leader to Aduda Mapung Pana Unified Command Zia, Magi Paward of Pibum to pushing the Mapung Pana Pirakanda, Manipur da Lona Chanjala Kiva illegal immigrants Mayam Do, Madu Tatona the Mohanavada, Lenga Amadi Manipur Mayam Punagi, Kongjang Chanchin Minimum, Tota have open Zia, Akui Kandaminasi, Lenga Kaikoi Muna Lerakanda, Akui the Kain to Tongs of later.
While SSUM President S. Yaima called upon fellow students not to harm academic atmosphere while carrying out demonstration. He stressed that Manipur should be saved and at the same time, students should continue with their education.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏ ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯤꯔꯝꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯌꯨꯁꯟꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯟꯊꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗꯩꯗꯨꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯊꯥꯡꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯈꯣꯡꯊꯥꯡꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤ ꯃꯗꯨꯃꯛꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯤꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯝꯂꯤꯕ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯕ ꯑꯃꯃꯝ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯐꯕ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯆꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯃꯨꯁꯂꯤꯝ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯃꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯂꯧꯔꯣꯏꯗꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯂꯩꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯁꯤꯅꯤ
Apunba Chingmairong appeals to refrain from celebrating Ningol Chakauba festival and other seasonal festivities in Chingmairong area in the wake of prevailing unrest in the state. Speaking to media at Chingmairong Relief Camp today, spokesperson of Apunba Chingmairong T. Maheshwar also warned against gambling games in the area. He also urged people in the area to contact Apunba Chingmairong if any individuals or associations demand money on the pretext of Manipur crisis.
kumsi chahi gi oina di chingmarong gi akoi bada laibiri ba khwai puna mona punna amatuna yamina duna hai tare lakaduri ban ningol chakauba amadi atop atopa kumai harau sing asi lepina ba haiduna apun chingmarong gi maikai degi ahana maktada se appeal tawjari kumai harau sing asigi namada khogi jwar sana ba diwali khaw wa lagaw khaw na chingbasi si sundok tobidana ba haijari adu karigumba masi apun chingmarong na akhogi club ahum CDO saiwa amsung CSWA aduga maira pabi lop sing na thengna ba taraga di masigi apa phatagi daita sim samsana pujagadabani tholi irang asigi namada haijaba tare hauji chingmarong gi akoi bada irang asigi khudong chaba lauraga aran mungda senkhai kayama chatharabra habigi chingnaba leire maram asina any kind of donation akoi lakum matamda apun chingmarong hana tana biramgadabani hariba club ahum maira paibi aduga singlop singsiga tana minarkanda hariba donation adu akoi mateng pangjagani karigumba laibaki oiba taragadi apun chingmarong na miyam gi damakta mateng pangnabagi damakta siam sadon leire habisimasu thamjage.
Students of Manipur College took out a protest rally today condemning the transfer order of 2 teachers from the college education department. Manipur College Students Union organized a rally this afternoon, and as the students were marching towards the education department, police intercepted the protesting students near Moirangkom. Later, top police officers from Imphal West District held talks with the students, and upon reaching an agreement, the police accompanied 5 student representatives to meet with top officials of the education department. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the 5-day workshop on data analysis, Excel and SPSS organized by Statistics Department, Manipur University. Keep watching Impact News.
John, sort of
Kanghodana Tavak Narapa, Gyan Mangba, Ok Nova, Overaching Batavadi, Tintadana Lamdam Sigi Maming Lerba Doctor, Anova Kolai Kaya Lerva, Impal Heart Institute, Sagoman Moirang Lerki, Cardiac Emergency, the Lakpiduna, Kodak the Chanaba lying Hobiho.
Free eye screening camp in observance of World Sight Day on 12 October 2023 from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and ever 15% concession on investigations and procedures. For appointment, please contact CISA Eye Care Foundation or call the above given numbers.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Statistics Department of Manipur University kicked off 5-day workshop on data analysis, Excel and SPSS today at the university's VC Court Hall. Speaking on the occasion, Manipur University Vice Chancellor Professor N. Lokendra said researchers should be well versed with Excel and SPSS. He stressed the need for accurate research methodology for accurate research findings which relevant authorities can use for making various policies and programs. Dean of School of Mathematical and Physical Science, Manipur University, Professor Sumitra Fanjaubam, and Head of Department of Statistics, Professor K.H. Kumarchan, attended the event.
Hujikse ayambana applied and experimental researching se masigi methodology se masi haragadi research findings se yamna precision laiba aduga more or less 90% my methodology aduga mana sinariba research techniques chummagadi phajana apply toragadi finding do accurate oiba aduna social science ni khangde basic science ni khangde data analysis ki matang se excel ga SPSS ka se tangai phadana contemporary scenarios di every researchers in the khangdaba yad aduga research ki quality se faragadi government ki policy decision level matam da so appropriate and correct decision law kada.
Department of Home Science of GP Women's College along with IQAC of the college observed World Food Day 2023 on the theme Water is Life, Water is Food, Leave No One Behind at the college campus today. Dean of School of Social Science, Dhanamandjuri University and Principal of GP Women's College, Dr. Rajkumari Tamfasana and Vice Principal Dr. Maishnam Vidyasagar graced the function. To mark World Food Day, Kanglei People's Confederation, Capricorn Manipur and KVK Imphal East Directorate of Extension Education, Central Agricultural University Lamphilpat organized a one-day training program at Chanung village in Imphal East District. University Plant Protection Unit Dr. H.R. Singh spoke on introduction to natural farming, while Agri-Engineer Oinam Gunajit stressed about water harvesting. Winter crop seeds were distributed to farmers on the occasion. New building of Social Library cum Information Center at Wabagai Awang Laikai in Kakching district was inaugurated today. Wabagai Zilla Parishad member M. Jayanta Kumar, Wabagai GP Pradhan Y. Hemchand and CARD Wabagai President H. Keshorjit were among those present at the inaugural event organized by Library Committee Wabagai Awang Laikai. M. Amujao and his family from Wabagai Awang Laikai dedicated the new building in memory of their two deceased children.
Hojiki matam sida aikoina yam chakhole haidana mobile phone da loin bak phange I paw loi phange har ga ju kogi larik oina pa ba khabar oina pa bagi nungai ba aduga larik oina naina bagi nungai ba dudi haiba mobile phone dagi phang da ba aduna haiba mafam asida lakpiraga larik paning ba kambuna pabi ba adu sayeng wareng ai ba kambu singna inana bagi maram naina bam oibi ba aduga aikogi anau ba I paw loning ba amadi aikogi horak liba myoi sing jina mamang thakki wari sing khangning ba naina nimba khudimak to haiba information center asidagi Makta Hariba Committee Torang Taujari Loinana Hariba Forum Amadi Hariba Wakalona Sida Hariba Donor Sinasu Nasigi Ibishangasi Miamda Kasabani.
Manipur AIDS Control Society, MAX and Overcomer Rehab Center organized a day-long awareness and screening camp for HIV, viral hepatitis and TB at Reborn Rehab Center in Langol Game Village today. About 100 people from 8 rehab centers and relief camps took free test and counseling sessions. News. 12 archers from Manipur Archery Association are participating in the 37th National Games. Goa will host the National Games from October 25 till November 9. Among the players representing the Manipur Archery team, L. Rojina, K. Sandhya, W. Maleshwari and L. Sophia are competing in the Indian round women. T.H. Swashita, Sana T.H., Y. Anupama and L. Ninthoingambi are participating in recurve women event. P. Lily and KSH Manglem Sana are competing in women individual compound. T.H. Heller is in men individual Indian round and L. Yohenba in men individual compound. B. Devchan, K. Devananda and L. Suni are coaches of the Manipur team. Representing Manipur football team of TG English School, Bishnupur defeated DG NCC Kolkata 2-1 in a Group C League match of the 62nd Subroto Cup Under-17 Boys Tournament today. T.H. Krishna and L. Bikramjit scored 1 goal each for Manipur. Manipur will take on Nepal in the next match tomorrow. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 10 like-minded political parties demand unconditional release of 6 students who have been arrested by police in connection with their recent rally. Irabot Foundation Manipur claims agri and allied sectors in Manipur incurred around 350 crore rupees loss owing to Manipur violence. Kokomi Farmers Wing demands security for farmers during harvest season and disclosure of amount sanctioned for alternative cropping for Kharif season. Petroleum Tanker Drivers Associations withdraw steering wheel down strike after police department gives various assurances. All pumps to reopen from tomorrow. And Manipur University of Culture launches week-long university exchange program with students of 2 universities in Thailand. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Apex Institute Manipur, Kangabom Lairak Machin, behind Baigo Hotel, Coaching Institute, Asida Class 9 Amadi 10 Revision Class.